Hey, my name is Noah. I'm a full-time Amazon seller. I'm six figures, aspiring to hit seven figures. I'm a new dad. I've been married for a few years now, and this is my channel. So, still kind of new at this whole YouTube thing. Never really been into social media. I mentioned that in my last video. Um, I haven't posted since that first video. It's been about 2 weeks, I think. So, just putting something else out there. I was today's Monday, so I'm just catching up on the weekend's FBM orders. I do both FBA and FBM. If you don't know, FBA is fulfilled by Amazon. So it's when you, as a seller, buy whatever you're going to sell product and then you package it and then you send it to Amazon's warehouse in bulk. And then as orders come in, Amazon handles the individual orders from customers. They handle customer support, returns, anything like that. It's very, very nice, and it's my preference. FBM is fulfilled by merchant, so I'm the merchant because I'm the seller. And what it is you still buy the product, but as the orders come in, you don't send it to Amazon, you send it directly to the customer. The upside to that is you don't have to pay as much to Amazon in fees, nearly as much in fees for things that you sell. The downside is you do have to pay for shipping, and then you have to deal with returns, customer service. It's just a lot more hands-on. But I do both because both have their advantages. And just catching up on the FBM sales this week, this weekend. I sometimes I'll work Saturdays. This past weekend, I only worked like 4 hours on Saturday, and then I don't work Sundays. Um, but somebody they approached me yesterday, and they were asking me if it's worth it doing this whole Amazon thing, especially full time as opposed to a like regular job, a real job. Like in particular hours worked, because there are days where I'll work till 10 or 11 p.m. at night. Um, the like that does happen, but the thing is that's almost completely within my control whether I do that at all, and then when I do it. Um, But on the flip side of that, past weekend I only worked 4 hours, and this is just FBM, so there's FBA orders too. But this is just the FBM orders I had. So it's a long, it just kind of keeps going. But anyway, each one of these is like $5 to $10 profit. So like money I'm actually making. Um, and it's not where I want to be, but that's like there's more to it than just the 4 hours I worked, and then it's way more to it than just slapping a sticker on a box to ship it out when a customer orders something. But it's real. I'm doing it full time. We're paying rent, we're paying groceries, health insurance, all that's paid for by this business. And I haven't been doing this that long, just a little over a year. And as the longer I go, I keep on finding out I've been doing stuff very, very inefficiently, very poorly. Um, a huge thing is just connecting with other people. It's kind of a motivation behind this channel, which is kind of putting myself out there. And if people don't have experience at all, they can reach out to me. Or if people want to connect, that's a selfish reason for starting this channel as well. But all that's to say, the longer I do this, I'm getting just through one sales channel, or one sales method, FBM. Um, I'm doing that in a week and only working 4 hours, and I'm not even doing it that well. I keep on finding out that there's better, more efficient ways to find product. There's more efficient ways to handle shipping if you get like a prep center. There's more efficient ways to handle customer support or back end stuff with Amazon if you hire it out to a virtual assistant. There's always ways to keep improving. The longer you stay at it, the better it's going to be. You'll learn lessons, and there might be some blows that you take, but it feels pretty good. Um, so I don't know. Like I said in my first video, the whole idea behind this channel is I'm trying to keep edits to a minimum. Just kind of talking to the camera. It's really to document just my growth. as an e-commerce seller. The office, you can kind of see a little bit behind me. It's getting better. In that first video I showed, it's a mess since I recently moved. We recently moved from Utah to Boise, Idaho. Probably the next video, it should be a little bit more tidy in this room, and then also the room where I do all my packing and storage. So I'll probably share that in the next video. But yeah. And a big thing about just kind of showing the orders I have. There's people that are doing way better than me. Some people might see this video and say, "Oh, it's not that crazy for a weekend," but it's. I did the math. It's roughly about $200 profit, $5 to $10 profit each label. I think it was like 22 labels maybe. But if I were working a regular job, I'd have to work more than 4 hours to get that kind of pay. So if there's anybody out there that is nervous, you thought about starting some kind of e-commerce business, or especially Amazon, because I feel like Amazon's a really good way to get your feet wet. Just reselling stuff that people are already purchasing, like name brands, and then you don't have to pay for advertising. It's just so simple. If you could it doesn't take this much, but I recommend if you have like $200 or $300, and you just look at it as, I'm going to spend $200 to $300 on an education, an e-commerce, an Amazon seller education, and if I lose that 100%, I've learned something, and the odds of you losing 100% of that money is like almost zero. But it's like I think it's like $40 to set up an Amazon seller account, and then just buy your first product. It's like $20 to get a Keepa account, and you can. There's tons of tutorial videos on how to do this. Tons of free videos on how to do this. If you could just take a few $100s, purchase some product. Don't spend it all on the product, but the moment you get your first sale, you'll see, wow, this is. People out there aren't that smart, and they're doing it, and they're making a living off of it. So if you could just try it, I think it could be good for a lot of people. I'm just kind of rambling on, so I'm going to end this. But yeah, I guess that's the second video.